Prime core, fully seated. Activity levels at 35.72, 36.18, 37.95. No sign of chimeric transformation.
Understood. The particle gun is online and ready to fire. Whenever you're ready.
Let's begin.
Activate the Astral Chain. Engage the restraints.
Well then, have the next candidates been chosen?
Yes, they have. But they're not from our usual channels. They're two new officers who just joined Criminal Affairs. They're Captain Max's children. The twin orphans he took in. I've seen their test results, and frankly, Doctor, none of our other candidates come close. I've already taken the liberty of filing for their transfer to Neuron.
I understand. Brenda. Where are the two new candidates now?
Doctor, we've just received reports from the police of a confirmed gate opening in Central City. All available officers have been sent to investigate. I assume the twins are no different.
That will do. Let's consider this their field test.
But sir, we haven't even briefed them on the project.
Never mind that. If they were to fail now, we couldn't use them anyway. Brenda, humankind no longer has any more time to waste on useless formalities.
Attention! We've got several eyewitness reports of gate openings in Central City, Zone 36. All officers, ensuring civilian safety is your top priority. If you see any aberrations, take them out and keep the damage from spreading. Repeat. Calling all officers en route to Grand Avenue. Watch out for abandoned vehicles on the highway. The area has been designated Red Shift Level D. We've confirmed reports of civilian aberrations. We have approval from the Union to use lethal force on any aberrations. Exercise your best judgment when engaging these targets. That is all.
This is Akira Howard. I've just arrived on scene. HQ, do you read me? There's too many aberrations to count. They blocked off the highway. I guess we're looking at multiple gates along the road. Must be spreading to everyone passing through. There's too many of them to handle. I need backup now.
This is HQ. We're concentrating our firepower on Central City at the moment. Special Ops Bureau's orders. We will send over whoever we can once things have calmed down. Hold tight until then.
What? You've got to be kidding me. Damn it. No backup. We're all goners. Hey, you can hear me, right? Why the hell are you? Come on, get over here now.
Boy, am I glad to see you. Give me a hand, will you? Come with me! The chopper's this way! Thanks for your help. I can take it from here. There's more choppers on the way.
I need backup ASAP. I found someone who needs evac. We've got an officer down. Someone come give me a hand over here.
Hey! Over here! You all right? We're a man down. Give us a hand.
Let's get him!
Here, take this. It'll heal you right up.
Do you read me? Come on, where are you?
I know that voice. They went to check out the crash site. Eyes open out there.
Aberrations don't care if you're...
We've got to take care of our buddy here.
Hey, are you okay? Stay with me. My leg. It's my damn leg. A gate? Who's there?
Come in, PD-025. Corruption levels just shot up over there. What's going on?
We're engaging hostile targets. But whatever they are, we can't see them.
Can't see them. Are you sure it's not just an aberration hidden somewhere? Whatever they are, get out of there now. That is all.
Wait, hey! Don't you hang up on me! Damn! How are we supposed to fight something we can't even see? This is real bad. I don't know how we're gonna make it.
time, huh?
Dad?
Better put the reunion on hold.
Max, you must let them use the Legatus.
Wait a minute, Commander! What the hell are you saying?
You cannot expect them to fight chimeras on their own. This is an order, Captain. Don't worry about calibration. I've already loaded their personnel data into those devices.
If you say so.
Captain, are you serious? What is this thing?
That thing will let you use a legion of your own. Really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this. Damn it, Commander. Now don't go dying on me.
That's a Legion. Hard weapon, hard partner. It saved my ass plenty of times.
Oh, this is so weird. It's like I'm feeling everything it feels.
That means it's working. So I'm guessing you can see that thing in front of you now, too. That ugly son of a bitch is what we call a Chimera. The Ark's not-so-public enemy #1.
Chimera? Ark's enemy?
The device we gave you is a Legatus, experimental counter-chimeric weaponry. It's what connects us to the Legion. That connection is why you can see the Chimeras now. On top of that, it's got memo-taking apps, navigational aids, you name it. I've got solitaire on mine. Really good.
Is this really the time to be geeking out, Jin? Listen, the Legion's wired to attack Chimeras all on its own. Think of yourself as lion tamers, huh? Just keep your hands on the whip and you'll be fine.
Look out, though. Legions aren't always the safest tool in the box. Keep them out too long and they overheat, which makes them cranky. And you do not want to see a cranky Legion.
Trust me, your old man knows that from experience.
Well, lucky for our dear captain, the Legatus' limiter keeps them from going from cranky to murderous.
All right, you two. Focus.
Look out! This one seems stronger than the others. don't know how much longer we can keep our footing here. Let's finish this up quick!
Was that? Are you okay? You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Are you sure you've never used a Legion before? You're already way better at it than Max.
I'm standing right here, Alicia. But I gotta admit, that was something. Damn thing moved like it was a part of your body.
Okay. Copy that. Understood. Well, that seems to be all of them. We'd better get back to HQ.
All right, you two are coming with us. I'll try to explain all this later.
hell. Reach for the light in darkness and despair. If there comes a time when you are falling down, I'll be your savior. I'll be your savior.
I've been waiting for you. You two have been chosen to join our special task force. You're on. We've already cleared your transfers from criminal affairs. This is an order from the Union itself. Consider it a promotion you can't turn down.
An order from the Union?
Wait a minute, Commander. I'm still the captain around here. And these two... they're my kids. You couldn't have run this by me before?
Desperate times, Max. Captain or not, surely you understand the position humankind is in. I understand how you must feel, but I need you to be flexible.
Ah, shit.
Well then, I'll give you the short explanation. As you know, humanity faces the very real threat of extinction. Most believe this is due to mass corruption from the gates. But the truth is, there are worse dangers. which the Union finds prudent to keep classified. Dangers from beyond the gates. Invaders from a dimension outside our own. Chimeras, like the ones you've just seen for the first time. They're invisible to the naked eye, but they cast a dimensional shadow in certain circumstances. That's how we were able to detect them in the first place. But still, we were powerless to stop them. Meanwhile, the Chimeras dragged countless victims back to their dimension. Their corruption tainted the land itself. With most of the planet uninhabitable, we survivors fled here, to this artificial island we call the Ark. We thought we were safe, and we were for a while. But as you know all too well, it didn't last. At this rate, all of humankind will be pulled into the Chimera's dimension. We're facing down the end of the world, but I refuse to accept such a fate for our species. Through blood, sweat, and years of research, we finally made it. The ultimate counter-chimeric weapon. By neurologically syncing captured chimeras with human operators, we established control and made powerful allies. I'm referring, of course, to the Legions. The Legions gave you your first look at the dangers we truly face, but also a taste of the pinnacle of human ingenuity. But of course, not just anyone can use them. Only a precious few people have the natural faculties to synchronize with the Legion. People like you. I'm sure this is a lot for you to process right now. But your species needs you. Your species chose you. The two of you hold the future of humankind in your hands. We're counting on you. And now, I hand you over to him.
Well, it's been a while, huh? Your dad told me you'd join the police, but I never imagined we'd see you here in Neuron. But growing up with Max around, it's no surprise you turned out tough. Now that you guys are here, let me officially welcome you to the team. Oh, you should have seen Max's face when he found out you were coming. But between us, I think he's happy you're here. There's only 5 of us right now, but there are more candidates waiting for the ARI to make more Legions. I know the Commander talks a lot of gloom and doom, but relax. More help is on the way. Eventually. Anyway, first things first. It's time to get to know your Legion. There's a training room downstairs. We'll go there and work on your fundamentals. I'll call the others. Max isn't picking up. Do me a favor and get him and Alicia for me, will you? I bet you'll find him up on the roof. I'll head downstairs and set up the training room. See you there in a bit. Oh, that's right. Open up the menu in your Legatus and you'll find a map of the station. It might come in handy if you get lost.
Jin really hasn't changed a bit, has he? How long has it been since we last saw him? 2 years? Remember when Dad was in the hospital and Jin came to take care of us? his cooking wasn't the greatest, but when you think about it, Jin's always been there for us, huh? There's gotta be some way we can make it up to him.
What can I do for you today? Remember, everything in moderation. Thank you for looking. See you again.
You guys need something?
Jin was trying to reach you earlier, Dad. He told us to bring you down to the training room.
Uh-huh. So that's the call you ignored earlier. So, what's the matter, Dad?
Look, if I've never changed your diapers, you don't get to call me Dad. And neither do you, Akira. Just keep it professional. It's Captain here. I'm sure Jin can handle your training on his own. Look, there's nothing I can teach you that he can't.
Aw, he's just acting tough. You guys know he's just worried sick about you, right?
Alicia, why do you keep doing that?
Well,
What?
considering we're gainfully employed adults, shouldn't our captain take more responsibility for us than our father?
It's gonna be fun having you guys around.
Anyway, you two report to Jin for your training. Tell him I'm busy.
That goes for me too. Sorry. But make sure Jin teaches you a lot, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am? You don't have to keep it that professional. I mean, we're all on the same team now, after all.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, thanks. You know, Alicia seems nice. She really seems to get along well with Dad. I mean, the captain. Seeing him here with Jin and Alicia, it's a side of him I've never seen before, for sure. It feels weird.
There you are. Ready to train? Wait, where's the captain and Alicia?
Oh, the captain said you could handle it.
That guy's more sensitive than he looks. Oh, well. That's not a bad thing, I guess. Alright, I'll run you through the basics. Before we continue, strap this thing on your back. Great, looks like it fits. That's your Legatus cradle. Neuron regulations say to keep your Legatus stowed in that cradle when you're not out in the field. And here's your integrated reality imaging system, Iris. You'll forget how you ever cracked cases without it. All right, let's start with an easy one. Point your iris at the computer terminal over there. All right, let's start with an easy one. Point your iris at the computer terminal over there.
Iris startup. Information display.
Find it okay? All right, it's a self-guided routine.
Iris shut down.
Try out a training program. All right, let's begin. Send out your Legion like you're throwing it at a target. It's good for when you're Okay, now pull your Legion back. Now Now, the Legion can't stay out forever. You've got to keep an eye on if that gauge hits 0. You won't be able to. Be sure to give the Legion a break to cool down every. All right, switch your Legion. See? Once you call off the Legion, always watch your gauge. That's all for this program. All right, let's begin. Here goes. Let's see you move. Not bad. Next up is dashing. Time to break a sweat. Let's see if you can dash through all these circles. Not giving up, are you? Time to break a sweat. Not giving up. Time to break a sweat. Not bad. That's all for this program. All right, let's begin. Hit the target the old-fashioned way. No Legion. Great. Hit a target from. Try to hit the target from behind. Hey, you felt that? You can also aim for the head if you want to do go for critical hits. That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. Try locking on to that enemy. If there's more than one, flick your right. Not bad. That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. Try and dodge the enemy attack. Not giving up, are you? Come on, try it again. Try and dodge the enemy attack. Not bad. Let's try a perfect dodge next. Get out of the way just before an enemy attack lands. If you pull it off, it'll feel like everything but you has slowed down. Take advantage of that and strike back at the enemy. Give it a shot.
Hello and welcome everyone. We are in Cologne at Gamescom 2019. My name is Nims and today Nintendo presents a more in-depth look at the very exciting Astral Chain. Joining us today we have a very special guest, the director of Astral Chain, Mr. Taura. Hello Mr. Taura and thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello. ありがとうございます。こちらこそありがとうございます。Yeah, thank you really for having me.
Thank you so much. And from Nintendo of Europe, we have Filippo. Hello, Filippo.
Hi, Nims. Hello, everyone.
Now, Filippo, you're going to be talking us through the actual gameplay we're going to see today.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to stop me from talking about this.
Okay, sure. And on actual gameplay itself, we're going to be seeing Kaveh play from Nintendo Europe. Hello, Kaveh. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, everyone.
No pressure.
No pressure at
No
all.
pressure at
I'm
all.
good.
And we have our interpreter from Nintendo of Europe, Kaz. Hello, Kaz.
Hi, Nims. Hi, everyone.
Excellent. Now, we're just going to get straight to it. Mr. Taura, for the viewers who are watching at home, could you give us a brief introduction to what is Astral Chain and what it's all about?
まずはアストラルチェーンの紹介から始めてもらってもいいですか？
はい、このゲームはですね、特殊部隊ネウロンに新しく入隊した双子が主人公となって、プレイヤーは双子のどちらかを選択してゲームをスタートすることになります。
So in Astral Chain, players will start off by choosing between a twin brother or sister who have been recruited into a special section of the police force called the Neuron.
この世界の地球はですね、異世界から突如現れたキメラって呼ばれている怪物の侵略を受けていて、人々は異世界に飲み込まれつつあります。
So the human world is actually being invaded by creatures called Chimera, and they are actually dragging people from Earth into an alternate dimension called the Astral Plane.
でこの状況を打破するためにですね、ネウロン部隊っていうのはレギオンっていう生態兵器の力を駆使してキメラとの戦いを繰り広げるっていうそんなゲームになってます。
And this game is all about the Neuron who are standing up against this Chimera invasion using the power of legions.
Right, yes, that's a great introduction to the storyline, to the basics. What I wanted to say in the part that we are showing today, we are roughly midway through the game, and we are in a closed-off area of the Ark, the place where humanity lives. And in this part, we are looking for a gang of people called the Hermits.
Ah, right. So I think we're good to go. Now, as we're about to go into this battle, for everybody who's watching at home, Mr. Tara, could you tell us a little bit about the Hermits? Who are they, and what is the inspiration for a hermit?
ハーミットっていうのはどういう集団なんですか？またインスピレーションはどこから得たんでしょうか？
そうですね、このハーミットっていうのはこの世界の中では政府に見捨てられたはみ出し者のハッカー集団なんですけど、ひょんなことからキメラに立ち向かえる驚異的な力を手に入れたっていう設定があります。
So the Hermits are actually a gang of outcasted hackers who by chance have come into a power that's capable of fighting against Chimera.
それを知った主人公がですね、この捜査の情報を得るために危険を冒してハーミットのアジトに侵入するっていうことになります。
And the protagonist who finds out about this power decides to investigate their hideout in order to find out more information about this.
そこでハーミットのリーダーであるカイルっていうキャラクターと出会って、情報と引き換えに主人公の戦闘スキルを試そうとして戦いを挑んでくるっていうところをこれからお見せしたいと思います。
And what we're showing viewers at home is the moment where we meet Kyle, who's the leader of the Hermits, and he wants to test our combat skills in exchange for the information that we're looking for.
Right.
And the test that we are already getting
straight away.
So for this initial part of the combat demonstration, Kaveh is only going to be using one legion, the Sword Legion, the first one you start with, just for us to make it a bit easier to explain what's going on. So the main character can use is a police baton, called the X baton here, to attack in melee, and that weapon can also morph into a gun. And of course, you can use the power of Legion. So you can summon your Legion, and when you do that, there is a stamina bar that appears on the screen. Right now, it is red, it just turned blue, so it means that we can summon our Legion again. And when the Legion is out, you'll see the stamina bar starts slowly ticking down. So you're always on a timer, basically, when you have a Legion out. When the Legion gets hit, it actually loses a lot of stamina, or where it performs a special action. So you really have to pay attention and dismiss your Legion before the counter reaches 0, otherwise it takes quite a while, and you definitely do not want to be alone in that fight. Something that we can also see is that at regular times, when Kaveh either dodges at the last moment or performs a combo, you see that blue circular flash of light. That's the indicator that tells you that you can perform a sync combo. A sync combo is basically when you can touch on your Legion button and you can basically make the Legion do a super flashy combo. And this sync attack is really one of the core of the gameplay mechanics for combat. You see those super flashy combos that you do in tandem with your Legion, so you're both attacking at the same time in spectacular fashion. You can trigger that in many different ways. You can, for example, trigger that when you wrap your enemies with the chain, with the Astral Chain, when you do a perfect dodge, and this all depends on which weapon you are using at that moment, or which Legion. So the combination of Legion and weapon will usually generate very different types of sync combos. And of course, the Sword Legion can also cut, as we just saw right now. And yeah, these combos are always like super flashy. If you charge or if you do different moves, you can do different combos. So now this part is over, and Kaveh actually is showing us the other Legion, the Arrow that we have here, the Arm, which is the heavy hitter of the group, and the Beast.
Wow.
Which is the fast-paced, fast movement Legion that you can also ride.
It's very cool.
And that's very good as well there to run away from enemy attacks. And there we go, we are against Kyle now.
Right, so Mr. Tara, Kyle looks like a very interesting character. Could you tell us a little bit more about him and his design?
カイロすごく面白いデザインをしてますけど、それについても
はい、このカイルっていうキャラクターはハッカーっていう設定で、その設定を分かりやすくするためにホログラムの映像を体にまとったデザインにしてもらってます。
So Kyle is actually a hacker, so I wanted that to really come through in his character design. So I wanted actually like holograms to be scattered across his body.
さらにこのホログラムの映像がですね、カイルの感情とリンクするようにプログラムされているので、ホログラムが表情豊かに動くっていうところもチャームポイントの一つになっているので、ぜひ見てもらいたいと思います。
And one cool thing about this is that we programmed the holograms to be linked to Kyle's emotions. So you'll like during the game you'll see a range of like facial expressions that Kyle will make, which I think is actually quite a charming point of Kyle.
開発チームの中でも結構人気の高いキャラクターになってます。
Also in the development team, he's a very popular character.
I can imagine so.
I really like the design of the character, and by the way, Kaveh is doing an awesome job at showing us super cool combos.
I was noticing that there was some sort of special attacks you can do with both your player and the Legion combined.
Yeah, those are like some of the best sync attacks you can do. So I just wanted to ask Mr. Taura, do we know what's behind the mask?
仮面の裏には何があるのかっていうのは。
まあそれはもうここでは口が裂けても言えません。
Yeah, so I really can't reveal that here today.
Okay.
You tried.
Yeah, I tried. But I think, also the air of mystery that this creepy giant grin has is quite nice. And like, are those cables supposed to represent here? Is it like a hacker, like fiber cable dreadlocks kind of style?
カイルの髪型っていうのはどういう感じのデザインなんですか？
そうですね、あれもハッカーとか原始的なイメージをモチーフにしてケーブルをたくさん髪の毛の代わりにつけてみたら面白いんじゃないかっていうところでこういうデザインにしてもらってます。
Yeah, so it's again related to his character setting of being a hacker. So we wanted to give him like a sort of tech visual appeal to him. So we use cables as his hair.
That's really cool.
機能としては古文のハーミットがたくさんいろんなところにいるんですけど、ここからケーブルから電波を飛ばしてどこに誰がいるのかみたいなのも把握したりするような設定になっています。
And actually, each thread of his hair is sort of connected to his the underlings in the hermit. So he can communicate with each of his underlings through his hair.
That's really interesting.
特にそういう表現がゲームに出てくるわけではないんですけど、そういったいろいろイメージを膨らませてキャラクターデザインを進めます。
So it doesn't actually have any role in the game itself, but we when designing the character, we kind of imagined him to be this kind of character.
I see.
Nice play.
They're very good,
yes.
Kaveh.
Yes. So this cool boss fight is over. I like that, like we knew we were going to start with a difficult one, but that's why we have Kaveh here to play for us. I would never touch the controller in this one because I would be not as good, although, I love to play this game. So we are now going to skip a little bit ahead because we don't want to spoil the story too much.
Right.
So we are going to show you what happens a little bit later after Kyle has given you its trust. But first, in a typical Platinum Games fashion, each individual segment is always scored and rated. So I'm curious to see what the game thinks of Kave's
That's why Kave's quiet right now. He wants to see.
And we got S+.
Oh, nice play.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
You definitely deserve it. I'm gonna have to train a lot to reach his levels. So anyway, we're going to skip ahead, as I was saying, and let's just say that at this point we have gained Kyle's trust, and Kyle set us on the track of Douglas, which is another character that we have to track and find out. And to do that, we can use the Beast Legion. The Beast Legion can track scents. We have been given a suitcase that Douglas was using, and just like a very good dog, it will tell you where the scent is.
That's really interesting, Mr. Tower. As Filippo was saying about the ranking system, which is infamous for Platinum Games, Platinum Games also is very well known for its fast-paced action and stylish combat gameplay. With Astral Chain, there seems to be a lot of different types of gameplay all combined into one game. Was this something that you intentionally wanted to do from the start of the project, or did you naturally progress into that yourself as you further developed into the game?
アストラルチェーンにはいろんな遊びが含まれていると思うんですけど、それって開発当初から予定していたことなんですか？
いや、開発当初はデュアルアクションっていうところと鎖を使ったアクションっていうところにまずは注力してました。
So early on in development, we were really only focusing on the synergetic action and the action that's performed using the Astral Chain that connects them.
ただそれだけだとちょっと物足りなくなってきて、警察官っていうキャラクターを生かしたいろんな遊びを後からどんどん入れていきました。
But as this concept started to take shape, we started to think of new ideas to really expand on that. So we added more gameplay elements that worked well with the police setting.
で他にもアローレギオンを使ってオブジェクトを撃ち抜いて、その結果道を切り開いたりとか、あとはアームレギオンで重いものを持ってそれを動かしたりっていうようなアクションもできるようになっています。
And for example, if you use the Arrow Legion and find things to shoot at, it might reveal new paths. Or perhaps using the Arm Legion, you can carry heavy objects and carry them around with you.
Yes, I think we saw a little bit of that before in the previous battle, yes.
前のところでちょっとそれが見えましたね。
そうですね。で今壁さんがプレイされた時みたいにどこをどうしたらいいのか分からなくなった時にはアイリスモードっていうのに入ってもらったらヒントが画面上に出るので、それも参考にしてもらいたいなと思います。
So in sections like this where Cave is playing, if players out there get a little bit lost, try turning on the iris, and then some clues or hints might pop up for you to know where to go next.
Right.
The iris is this augmented reality system
okay.
used to investigate and also to find out more clues. In fact, if Cave points at the arm, there it shows that, you should probably use the Arm Legion, like the arm icon there. The Beast definitely shows us that it wants to get in, but we need to use the Arm Legion here in order to move this heavy door. And the same Arm Legion can throw those explosive barrels, as we saw there. So we start to see a little bit how each action that you can do, each tool that you have in your very large police-issued tool bag here is always usable in different situations. A lot of things that you use during combat are then used in exploration, they're used in the investigation. So there is this synergy, not just the synergy attacks, the sync attacks, there is also a synergy between you and the tools you have and the options you have in the gameplay. And here we find a big Chimera. This Chimera is a huge shield, so Cave has to use the Gladius, this bigger version of the sword. It's one of the only things that goes through that shield. and allows you to keep doing your combos. If he would be using the police baton there, the shield would stop him, and he could never do this super cool combo.
That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. Items you find get added to your shortcut menu and can be used quickly and at any time. All right, you're gonna get a little roughed up here, so use the medicine you have on hand to heal up. Not bad. Keep an eye out for supply crates while you're in the field. They're there to help you. You can unlock them with your legatus. Anything you find inside is yours, if it helps with the mission. Looks like you got a few kinds of items. Okay, now switch your... Hey, what's going on? Glad to hear it. Keep it up. Hey, what's going on? All right, pick a training. All right, let's begin. Items you find get added to your shortcut menu. All right, you're getting... Hey, what's going on? Glad... Not bad. Keep an eye out for supply crates while you're in the field. They're there to help you. You can unlock them with your legatus. Anything you find inside is yours, if it helps with the mission. Looks like you got a few... Okay, now switch your... Use a grenade on the target. Watch your aim. Not bad. That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. Get in the middle circle. Now move your Legion through the blue circles that appear around you. Not bad. That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. Okay, attack the enemy with your Legion. Your Legion will attack automatically if you send it out or get it close to a target. One to go. Take it out. Not bad. That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. You can use your Legion's Astral Chain to bind targets. Move your Legion around the target and try to wrap... Hey, what's going on? You want to start this program over? All right. You can use your Legion's move your Legion around. That'll keep it still for a while. And you'll be able to pummel it while it's temporary. It doesn't actually hurt, so it makes a good way. That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. Here's something cool you can do with your Legion's Astral Chain. First, watch when it does, move your Legion. You can stop it with the chain. Nice work. You're a natural. That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. Switch on your iris and give the target a look.
Iris startup.
If the target's dangerous, you can see how much damage it's taken. You can also look up civilian profiles in a flash, and keeps all the info you gather while on the case close at hand. Okay, Iris off.
Iris,
Once
shut
you've
down.
analyzed that sums it up. That's all for this program. What's next? All right, let's begin. Here, you can pick an opponent and go toe-to-toe for as long as you want to. When you're ready to quit, choose Change Program or Quit Training from the system menu. What's going on? You want to start this program over? Enough of this program? That'll do for today.
Iris, shut down.
Attention, Neuron officers. The police have requested Neuron's assistance. Please report to the command room. Repeat. The police have requested Neuron's assistance. Please report to the command room.
Well, looks like it's time for your first assignment. I'll go on ahead, and don't keep us all waiting, guys.
It figures we'd even get transferred to a new department together. It feels kind of weird to be saying this to my own sister, but... well, gotta say, it's nice working with you. Well, it's gonna take a while to get used to all this, but I'm sure we can show Dad we're up to it. If we work hard, I'm sure he'll come around in no time.
You're late, newbie.
Now that everyone's here, let's begin. The police in Central City, in Zone 36, have requested our help with a case. About an hour ago, an unusually large number of gates opened up along Grand Avenue. A lot of gates means a lot of redshift. The local police are doing the best they can to handle the aberrations. But again, we're looking at way more gates than usual. To say they have their hands full is an understatement. Gates don't just appear like this without a Chimera around somewhere. Not in these numbers. There are only 5 people on the Ark who stand a chance against Chimeras, and they're all in this room. That's why the regular police need your help. Get out there, find the Chimera, and take it down. I'll let the captain fill you in on the...
Roger.
We don't know what this Chimera is capable of yet. You'll have your legions with you, but still, keep your guard up. But don't forget, we can't risk letting any of you go through the gate after it either. Do whatever you can on this side, okay?
That is all.
Neuron, move out.
Roger. All right, everyone's here. Let's get something straight. We don't know what the hell we're gonna find out there. Okay, first things first. We'll meet up with the police and get as much info as we can. If we happen to meet our mystery Chimera, you leave it to me, Alicia, and Jin. Got it?
Roger.
Roger.
Hey, you two. I can't hear you.
Well, Jin already put us through training, so I thought maybe we could.
No way. You two are to gather information. No heroics. Captain's orders. Is that clear?
But...
Hey, come on now. Maybe the captain is a teensy bit overprotective. But you're new. And if you bite off more than you can chew, we're all in trouble. It's the right call.
Roger, Captain.
Okay, great. All right, Neuron, let's roll. All right, let's get to work. Listen up. We've got nothing to go on right now except that our perp is probably a Chimera. If it is, we need to know as much as we can before we engage. Time to look for clues. You know what that means. Iris is on, people. First, let's see if the security cameras caught anything useful. Check their hologram playback.
Hey, did you hear me? Switch on your Iris.
Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down.
Stay focused, kiddo. Find us something. And if something looks off to you,
Can't get a word out of those local cops. They're afraid it's gonna look bad if we solve a case on their turf. Luckily, the Legion can help out here, too. Send it over by them and see if they see anything interesting.
display.
I hope none of these survivors took any corruption home with them. Otherwise, we'll be dealing with a lot of redshift. It's lucky there weren't more victims. We better find that Chimera before our luck runs out. It's lucky there weren't more victims.
I don't like it, man. I mean, who do they think they are, barging in on our scene like that?
Shh, keep your voice down. It's those guys, right? From, the basement at HQ? I don't know what they call it. Neutron or something? Neuro, that's it.
Never heard of them? Whoever they are, they need to step off quick.
No argument there. Coming around our scene, questioning us like we're regular civilians. What? Someone got dragged through the gate and by a giant, shadowy hand? Who believed that nonsense?
You're telling me? This is nuts. A whole lot of witnesses say they saw it, though. There's gotta be some explanation. I don't like it, man.
Iris,
who do they think
shut
they
down.
are?
Shh, keep your voice down. It's those guys, right?
Never heard of them?
No argument there. Coming around our scene, questioning us like we're regular civilians. What? Someone got dragged through the gate and by a giant, shadowy hand?
Iris, start. Iris, shut down. Iris, start. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Information display. Information display.
It's lucky there weren't more victims. We better find that Chimera before our luck runs out.
Looks like a gate opened on the bridge, and then the whole thing started shaking hard enough to come tumbling down.
It's pure luck that nobody got hurt. If this were a weekend, we'd be looking at a lot more red matter.
Information display. Information display. Information display. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down.
Did a Chimera?
Well, if a Chimera...
What do you think? All this look like something you can handle? I gotta say.
Iris startup.
Looks like a gate.
It's pure luck.
Information
Stay
display.
focused. Find us some. If something looks up.
I don't like it, man.
Keep it's those guys.
Never heard of them.
No argument there. What?
Information display. Information display. Information display. Information display.
What do we have here? A handprint, huh? Damn big one, too. Between the size and the red matter, I think we can say this isn't a human handprint. So if it's a Chimera we're after, it's one with giant hands.
Think you got enough clues yet? Come on back and let's talk them out. There you are. Looks like you've gathered plenty of information. But let's see how well you grasp the situation. Investigative ability is important, even for Neuron, so don't expect me to go easy on you. What can you tell me about the physical characteristics of the Chimera that caused this mess? That's right. I know you saw that great big handprint. Big handprint, so why'd the Chimera come here? Sightseeing? Or do you have a better guess? You just wake up or something? It took a civilian back through the gate. So that's everything we know. There's no doubt we're dealing with a Chimera here. A Chimera with giant hands shows up, wrecks the bridge, grabs a civilian, and takes him somewhere. Lucky for us, Chimeras tend to leave behind tracks that legions can find. Rookie, finding those tracks is your job. Got it? You remember the giant handprint you found? Go see if your Legion can find anything over there. Use your Legion to look around that giant handprint. Something ought to turn up.
Iris startup. Information display. Information display. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down.
What is your problem?
You've got the trail. Now follow it.
Check this out.
All right, looks like we'll have to split up. We'll take these, you and Akira follow the ones through the parking garage.
The corruption's really bad around here, huh?
Iris startup.
Hey, if we find the Chimera, let's take it out ourselves. That'll show Dad.
Information display.
You should be able to squeeze through there if you crouch.
Information display. Information display. Information display. shut down.
A Chimera! Hey, look at its hands! That's gotta be the one we're after. Those guys have no idea what they're in for. We've gotta take it down before someone gets hurt.
Iris, shut down.
What the hell is that thing? Wait, how come they can see the Chimera? Their corrosion levels are super high. Is that why they can see it? Hey, look! Redshift. No time to lose. We've got to do something about this now. Well, we got the Chimera. But we were too late to help them. Maybe Dad was...
Jin here. Do you copy? It sounds like a gate just opened up not far.
We've notified the captain. We're on our way there too. See?
Roger. We're heading to the gate. So that Chimera wasn't the target after all. Come on, let's get going. We can't let anyone else get redshifted. Hold up! We can't leave that gate wide open like that. The Legion should be able to close it up quick. Let's try it out. There. That's one less gate for Chimeras to come through. Okay, back to the search.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, start. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Information display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Information display. Information display. Information display. Iris, shut down.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, hold up, someone's coming. No, don't hang up, idiot. I'll just play it cool until they leave. Oh yeah, hey, that's right, thank you. How's work treating you, huh? Oh really? Oh yeah, you don't say, huh?